Computers are live, mixer is up, levels are good. Equalizer is good, ready channels 1 and 2. Mic is live in 3, 2, 1, roll it. Welcome listeners to the My Practice, My Business podcast, where we teach dentists and their teams how to reclaim forgotten profitability in dentistry with our clinical business of dentistry training. And now, the host of our show, the clinical director at My Practice, My Business, Dr. Rob Thorup.
Welcome to a new year, 2020, to all my fantastic listeners to the My Practice, My Business dental podcast, where we teach dentists and their teams how to reclaim forgotten profitability in dentistry with our clinical business of dentistry training. And what a year of training it has been in 2019. And I would be an ingrate if I didn't thank all of our clients who took the leap of faith to put our guaranteed training to the test. Thank you so much. I'm happy to report that we still have not had to, per our contract with our clients, we have not had to refund any tuition to date. That's a guaranteed tuition. All of our clients are happy, increasing revenue that is trackable, tangible, and simply real. Again, thank you so much for all of you who have come through our training, and we're looking forward to many, many more who are coming through our training this year. We've already got 16 offices signed up for the first quarter of 2020, and it's exciting. In other words, we have happy clients, and we love serving them. I also want to thank all of our sponsors throughout this past year. Gosh, I hope I don't leave anybody out, but Patterson Dental, the Dental Cooperative, Crest, Strawman, Wells Fargo, Brasseler, Mountain America Credit Union, Ivoclar, Nobel Biocare, Dental Design Systems, Weave, and Merrill Lynch, just to name a few. Whew, it's been great. We sure love our sponsors. We love what we're able to do for them and what they do for us. Very, very symbiotic relationship we have with them. And then there's our team at My Practice, My Business. Most of you know our general manager, my partner and sweetheart and wife, Tracy Thorup. She is your point of contact and does the front office and office manager training here at My Practice, My Business. Tracy pretty much runs the company, as most of you know who've been through the training, and we are all grateful to have her on our team. Behind the scenes, there are 3 young men, 2 of which are my partners in the company. The first is Dave Meekum. Dave is a creative graphic designer and web developer. All the design technology you see in our company, from My Dental Docs to our website and everything in between, has Dave's touch on it. Our other partner is Michael Geary. Michael is a software engineer, and he's the brains behind all the functionality in our software. And then there is Brett Alland, and Brett is also a software engineer, and he is the other half of the brains behind all the development of our software. I dream up stuff, and Michael and Brett build it, and Dave makes it look good. What a great team. Finally, there is our wonderful support staff that pretty much like all of us in the company wear 2 hats. They work both the Thorup Dental side of our office. For those of you who've been to our training, you know what it looks like, and also the My Practice, My Business side. Nichelle Allred and Jocelyn Sheffield are my 2 hygienists who have been applying our periodontal therapy trainings for years, and they will happily testify that it works unbelievably well for our patients. Not only do we benefit, but more importantly, our patients benefit because we eliminate periodontal disease in their mouths when they follow the regime, and it's awesome. They are a wonderful resource to all of our clients, and last but not least, there is Jessica Gleason and Jenna Skousen, both cross-trained dental assistants. They can run the front and the back, and both integral to our practice success. Oh, and then there's me. Sorry, you're stuck with me. And I happened to catch Lou Holtz on Fox and Friends this morning. And for those of you who don't know Lou Holtz, and don't turn off the podcast just because I said Fox and Friends, get over it. Lou was the head football coach at Notre Dame, and an excellent coach at that. I love and respect this man. Every time he speaks, I love to listen to him. If you've ever heard the coach speak, you would know that he is a simple-minded, motivational speaker, and he hit it right on the head this morning. And I wanted to share these 3 things. He stated 3 things that we all need to live by. The first one is do what is right. Lou talked about his sweet wife and how many years they have been married. And the reason he said that they've been married for so long was because of one simple thing: trust. I love that statement. Throughout the years, I've had candid talks with so many of you docs and dental team members, and nothing ruins a working relationship more than the breach of trust. I did a podcast titled Trust Goes Both Ways. None of us are perfect, and I believe all of us want to do what's right. Show love to each other and do your best to keep everyone on the team honest all the time. Caring for one another is definitely a worthy goal. Sure, some days after all we can do, things don't turn out how we wanted them to end. Happens to all of us from time to time. Sometimes we just have to back up and punt. But could we get the ball back and try a little bit harder? You know we can. You all know the answer to that question. The third statement Lou stated was, show people you care. I believe most of us in the dental profession show this on a daily basis. We love our patients, our teams, and we truly have their best interests at heart. I can honestly say that with all the dentists and their teams we have trained, overall, I have never felt any level of selfishness that ever concerned me with any of those teams. Laziness, yeah, from time to time, but not in a selfish way. With some, it's just difficult to let go of that status quo, and by and large, we just really are blessed with awesome people in our profession, and I think all of you would agree with me on that. Well, my friends, I believe Coach Lou Holtz nailed it with wonderful advice for all of us to follow in 2020. Do what is right, do your best, and show people you care. If we follow those rules, we'll have the happiest patients, the happiest staff, and pretty much a stress-free life. Okay, maybe not completely free of stress, but I do believe those are words that bring happiness, and those are great things to live by. You know what else brings happiness in our profession? Yes, I'm going to say it. Being paid fairly for the services we provide. Being able to deliver the best we can on those services we perform. Knowing the rules of engagement with PPO plans better than the people who are on the other end of the phone who try to get us to bundle, write off, or simply do dentistry for free with our clients who happen to be our patients, okay? And most important, being able to teach all of you the amazing business principles that are only found with our company here at My Practice, My Business, so that you can reclaim forgotten profitability in dentistry again, so that you can be profitable on the procedures you do. That profitability is mostly with need-based dentistry. That's what we teach, and we love it. This year, we will be providing 3 main introductory courses. Our main course, of course, will be the Clinical Business of Dentistry Introductory course. If I say the word course one more time, the next will be How to Be Profitable with CEREC. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love my Prime Scan. It's unbelievable. And being able to place different types of materials for different situations, from lithium to silicate to zirconia, it's unbelievable. And the third will be Why Periodontal Therapy Fails, a Business Approach. You can catch one of these courses in Utah or Washington. We do have a couple other states we are going to in 2020. Having said that, the Clinical Business of Dentistry Introductory course is the one that will change your life and how you view your dental business. What has been fun for us here at My Practice, My Business is receiving phone calls from you colleagues who have attended an intro course months ago. And then the conversation usually starts out with the doc telling us that he or she has had us on the back burner for several months after attending our Clinical Business of Dentistry Introductory course, and that now they tell us that they just ran into one of their colleagues who happened to engage us in our week-long training. A colleague that has gone through the entire office manager and team training, and how much that it increased their revenue that they experienced in just their first month, let alone in the last 6 or more months, with no end in sight. And here's the funny statement that follows. They'll say to Tracy, I just added up how much revenue I'm pretty sure I've lost, and I'm ready to sign up. When can I start? That's a powerful statement. I'm glad that at least we're still on the back burner for most of these people. And definitely get into the training. It's guaranteed. Honestly, most of our clients, we're seeing their return on investment within 90 days. We're hardly seeing anybody that exceeds 90 days. And if they do, it's definitely within 120. That's amazing. Nobody can promise that and make that happen, but we do, because we wear the same shoes that you wear. We're in the trenches. We know how this works. To our family of clients who have already been through our training here at MPMB, follow Lou Holtz's admonition. Do the right thing and share your experience with a colleague and help them get signed up. Do the best you can by sharing our story. You know what the Unindi syndrome is. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. Okay, it's an acronym. And not everyone will believe what you tell them. What you have learned and the truths you now understand, they're just not always going to believe it. Just be patient with them. When they are finally fed up with the status quo, and they're finally tired of taking it in the shorts with PPO plans, and they're not as profitable as they could be on everything, they'll come back. They'll come back for your words of advice. Then you can send them our way. Refer them to us. We're happy to take care of them, and we appreciate the referral. Thank you. By doing that, you'll be showing them that you really do care about them and want them to know what you know. Like one of our wonderful clients, Dr. Alex Larson, said to me last year, Rob, you have got to figure out a way to train more offices and share your knowledge with more of our colleagues. Alex, that is precisely what we are going to figure out here in 2020. Here's to a happy and prosperous new year to all of you. And new exciting podcasts are coming. We're going to touch more on perio and technology. We're going to have some more guests here throughout the year. We're going to tackle some tough questions with insurance plans. We're excited for what you are all going to learn this up and coming year. Follow Coach Lou's admonition. We'll see you next week on the MPMB Dental Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning into the My Practice, My Business podcast. You can find additional podcasts you may have missed that will help you with your dental practice at Apple iTunes Podcasts. And remember to become a subscriber to our podcast. Many of you have asked how to help support the My Practice, My Business podcast. If you have enjoyed the program and information you received today, the best way to help is to leave us a 5-star review. Thanks again for allowing us to be a part of your day.